The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So Morris Media Live.
That was a hell of an
Morris
intro.
Media Live. We in here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to You Got 15 Minutes.
15.
We here another Wednesday, another hump day.
Although we skipped an extra week. So
we did.
If you seem lost and it seems the time has warped, it's because we had to get back on schedule.
If you've
I was lost.
been all
If you've been deprived and, you know, you just needed some us, we're here.
We're here. We're back.
So,
Don't worry. Don't fret.
If this is your first time, welcome.
Welcome.
This is You Got 15 Minutes. Hopefully you got 15 minutes or more because we got time.
Every day.
And if you're a returning guest, we love you guys. And make sure you guys call in to the numbers 323-815-4204. 4204. So make sure you guys call in 323-815-4204.
We don't care what you call for. Just call.
No, yeah, you can just call. Let us know what you had to eat. Where you're going to go this
If we
weekend.
say something that triggered something, just call. Because we want to talk about it.
If you saw a video, if you read an article, if you
Anything.
seen something anywhere, I love that kind of
We
stuff.
like to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
we
we
like
do.
when you guys call. Shout out to all the people that called for my birthday. Can we
Yes,
start there? Shout
let's
out to
go.
all the people
Right.
that called for my
Let's-
birthday.
Yeah, I was going to say, we got to
There was a
recap
lot of
because
people
last
that
time
called
we
for
were
your
here,
birthday.
it seemed like forever ago, but last time we were celebrating your birthday. And shout out to everybody that called. We love you guys.
Right.
Thanks for showing love.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It was a really great
Yes.
show. Thanks, guys.
Yes, yes, yes. So how was your birthday?
It was good. It was a long, week and a half. It felt like it was very long. I wasn't at work, which was great for like 4 days, and then I had my little shindigs. Y'all know it was, it wasn't that big, but it was fun. Everybody made an appearance, and I got some really great gifts from my best friend and a couple other
what's
close
up, that's what's up.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
I got lots. It was really good. I was showered with love, and I appreciate it also. I can't really complain,
That's good. That's
Thank
awesome.
y'all.
I mean,
That's
that's what
what's up.
birthdays are for.
Yes.
So I'm
Thanks,
glad I could
guys.
do my part. Another one.
I wore my crown for like 6 days, guys. If you guys didn't know I had a crown for my birthday that she gave me on air, I wore it like every day after that. I wore it for the whole 4 days of my birthday, and now it's sitting pretty at the house waiting to be propped on the wall somewhere.
It was like a little kid with that new toy. It was like by the bed, like.
It was with me every single.
Wake
I'd be
up.
like, "Where's my crown?" I was like, "Where's my crown?" So it definitely got its use, but yeah, thank you,
Yeah, but like I said, that's what birthdays are about. You did your thing,
thank you.
and time to get ready for it. Well, now next my birthday, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
another one next year.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we just gotta get ready to do it again.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
June 11th.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah,
Just
it's
wait on
next.
it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why it's like it's my birthday, and then we just start planning her birthday because it
At
comes
the top
like that.
of the summer too. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Epic.
That's what's wrong with me now. Right, shout out to my parents.
Huh?
But
We have some news.
there is some news. There's very important news tonight.
It's big news.
on You Got 15 Minutes.
It's big news, you guys. It's big.
Big,
It's huge.
big news. Do you want to do it? Am I going to do it?
Who's gonna do
Who's
it?
going to do it?
I think we're just gonna do it. So, you do it. I'll do it.
This is how she does me, people.
All right, so we pretty much made a decision that we have added our illustrious guest that keeps returning because we can't get him to not be here to be part of our permanent residence. Our third host has been added to the gang, JP.
Uh-oh.
This is our first official
Yes!
episode.
You Got 15 Minutes family. welcomes you.
Yes. So
Thank you
we're
so much. Thank you so
really
much.
happy to
man.
have
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, it's like a long time coming,
Yeah.
low key, but
for like a really long time.
it's totally like meant to be.
Because we've been saying it for a long time. You just
Yeah.
didn't know that we were secretly talking about you for like ever. We were like, when we get a show, the first person that we need to have
We need to ask JP.
is we need to have JP.
I appreciate that.
And
though.
so this
Yeah.
has
I really
been
do, though.
so when okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So when I was drunk on my birthday, I decided to drop the ball at the party and say, "Do you remember our return home? Because we've been thinking about it for a long time, and we really love you." And I just kept. And he was like, "Yeah,"
That's
and I wasn't
literally
sure.
what she did.
I literally did that. It became
Then she
it
came
went
over
from
to me and then she was like, "I just told me that he's gonna be the next host," and I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
okay."
It went from happy birthday, congratulations to a full blown business meeting.
it was
Right.
a real serious
in a
moment.
matter
It
of
was.
seconds. And I was like, I'm going to jump on this opportunity because it's my birthday.
I'm in here,
And I was
I'm
like,
in charge.
he's not going to say no because he keeps coming back to the show. Every time we ask him to come, he comes.
He's like,
Unless
sure.
something else happens, he's here. So
And I
he's
like to
not
show
going
up,
to
man.
say
I
no.
like to show up. I like to show up.
and
So-
that's
We're very thankful to have you. It's a long time coming, like we said.
Appreciate
There's going to
that.
be a lot of stuff
Appreciate
coming
that.
in the future, and we're excited to have you be a part of it.
Appreciate
Because
it.
we got
Yes.
plans. We got
yes.
plans.
And if you
Thank
guys want to be on the show too, anybody out there, any viewers, if you got anything fun you want to talk about, anything you have going on that you want to share with us,
You just want to come
on
talk
air and
to
come,
us.
yeah, just come here. Let us know. We got room for one more.
We do.
So
And
don't ever be
all
afraid.
of you guys that be acting scary, it's not that
it's not.
it's not that bad.
It's just
not,
having a conversation
just
with us.
talking to us. Just amongst friends. It's fine.
Literally.
It's all good. We'll give you water. You'll survive. You can sit where you want
We
sometimes.
might have a souvenir or something.
It's fine. So
all
just
good.
be aware. Anyway, let's move on to
The first line of business.
first line of business. Go.
I need to talk about Paul Pierce. Period. PPP.
Why they do my man's like that, man?
Forget a PPP
You
loan.
have to
It's
start with
Paul
the juice
Pierce,
first.
Period. So, if you haven't heard,
Like I didn't until about 30 minutes ago.
you that's why I got to keep you on. But that's neither here nor there. Okay.
Sometimes I just be doing stuff and I don't be known. I know he's a basketball player.
Yeah, but you don't really. You're not
Hall
into
of Fame.
basketball, so I wouldn't really.
He's most definitely first ballot Hall of Fame. Let's talk about
She
that.
don't watch basketball like that. Though.
Don't judge
we
me.
can talk about that. I got you.
Yeah, that's why I was
I'll
like,
put you on game.
he'll be
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
I'll be over here like,
He'll take my lob.
see? And I'm over here like, what?
She's like, what's that mean?
Anyway. Don't
So,
leave it at me.
see, this is why I can't get wrapped up with y'all. Paul Pierce. So he was on Instagram Live.
Not really that bad.
Okay, so I'm all with the shenanigans.
I'm with
But,
all the
like,
shenaniganery.
You have to be a little bit smarter than that when you have that much money and that much exposure. And honestly, you know what's burnt out about it? There was only like 300 people on the live.
Wait, what?
And you got exposed.
So nobody really saw it.
But
And the
enough
biggers-
people saw it that was like, and imagine the phone calls that he was getting. So anyway, he was on live. He went live on his Instagram from some sort of hotel, maybe soiree, suite. I don't know what kind of place it was.
It was a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
I don't know. They had a poker table. It looked like a large
It
room.
looked like a
It
little
some
villa
kind of
low-key or
suite.
something
Yeah,
like that, you
something.
know?
Yeah.
And then they had a poker table. There were strippers. He was getting a massage. Like he was like, yeah, get right here. Get
Yeah,
right
nah.
here. He was on there like, to me, it was in typical Cali nigga fashion. Like he's born in Oakland. He went to school in Inglewood for high school. So he's a
Shout out to Inglewood High.
he a LA baby as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Cali baby for sure.
So
right?
yeah, he a Cali baby,
you know?
and
Right.
then he went to high school out here. So
Pretty much it was like a bachelor party-esque feel, but because he is who he is and it was live, it was a big deal. Because really, the video is not anything more than we've seen in a music video.
Oh, yeah,
it's really
no.
not
Right.
that serious. So
Definitely
like
not.
the video was just some scrippers, some polka, and some words of religious faith that could be taken inappropriately, potentially.
nah, cause he was on there. He's like, people, I'm assuming, were commenting about him being there and like COVID and all kind of stuff, and like, bro, what
he
you
supposed to be in the
doing?
bubble,
Yeah,
right?
he's supposed to be in the bubble because he hosts on ESPN. So they're all in the bubble. So he's supposed to be in the bubble. He's not in the bubble.
He at the strip
And-
club. I mean, at the hotel.
and you're
with
on
strippers
live.
On live.
Cause I mean, I'm not. He's not the only person doing it.
No.
But you're the only one going live and
Right.
then just in there putting it in there. So anyway, he's like, I don't give a damn. I'm finna live my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do, such and such. And then like people were asking him about COVID, I guess, and he was like, well, I got the shot, so I'm good. Like, yeah, y'all go get the shot. Like, he was just talking.
He was
and
just
talking.
drunkenly
He
reckless
was
on the
having a good
internet.
time. He was having a good time. You know, I don't understand because everything that he was doing, in my opinion, from what I understand, based on state laws or whatever else, was illegal.
Right.
It was legal, so I don't understand why did they fire him though. Do we know that?
'Cause Disney.
Is there a backstory? I can't
'Cause
wait
Disney.
to watch First Take.
Yeah,
I know
because
they gonna talk
ESPN.
about it.
Oh, right, tomorrow?
Yeah.
ESPN is under Disney, and Disney ain't going for
Disney
that.
ain't going for strippers.
And he was in there talking about, he told this
right.
guy that was in there across the table from him, he said, hey, he missed Shabbat to come here and lose 20,000. I was like,
That's where I said,
know he did not
ooh.
say that. Right. So then the guy's like, bro, I told you I'm not Jewish. And he was like, then Paul Pierce is on his live like, yeah, man, shout out to all my Jews. Shout out to all, and celebrating Shabbat. Somebody invite me over. I would love to have a family style meal that.
See that I think he, like I said before, I feel like he didn't. The stuff that he was saying in relation to that, I feel like it came from a non-disrespectful place.
Exactly.
But because he was drunk and there was ass cheeks in the background and
Right.
poker chips being thrown
Right.
around and a white dude saying, bro, I'm not Jewish. It was like, oh, you said some foul shit. But in reality, he didn't say anything disrespectful about the religion. He didn't go.
Nothing at all.
He didn't go. What's the dude's name? What's the actor from oh my god, it's gonna bother me. The actor who said all the anti-Semitic shit. The guy who was in Think Like a Man.
Like, which one?
Or
Man.
that white dude
The last-
who was in all those movies.
The last white dude I know that said anti-Semitic anything was Myers Leonard, and he is also an NBA player who just basically got cut by his squad like maybe a month ago.
I was talking about the white guy from all those movies back in the day.
Somebody call in if you know the
not
white dude
Lethal
from all
Weapon.
the movies.
Was it Lethal Weapon?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson?
Thank you. Yes.
What
he
he
went
do?
on back in the day when we were like teenagers. He went on
Oh,
like
yeah,
an
yeah,
anti-Semitic rant
Right,
and was
right,
saying all
right.
kind of shit. So my
Right,
point was
right.
that he didn't say anything bad. He just said some shit that was like, bro, you shouldn't be talking about Shabbat while there's ass cheeks in the back.
The thing was
Because
for
my back
me
really itches.
when it was like, because you know how they be on the internet bullying and all that internet stuff like that. I feel like for me, when he went too far is when he was like, he missed Shabbat to lose 20K. Then dude said,
I'm not Jewish.
bro, I'm not Jewish.
Yeah.
And then he kept going.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you kind of like cross that boundary of like, you're getting into like that bullying, embarrassing, you know, like
Yeah,
you're
'cause
just
clearly
kinda
he
calling
said
him
it
out.
before that,
That's
and
why,
that's why he's
exactly.
like,
Clearly he
you-
said it before,
yeah.
so it's like, you're still harping on this, but like you said, I feel like he was harping because he was drunk, and it wasn't really like
Yeah.
to be like
No.
super exploitive or whatever.
He knew
but,
what he
like,
was doing. He was trying to be what's the word? Politically correct.
Yeah,
and you
he
could
tried to
tell
clean it up
when
a
he was
little
like,
bit.
shout out to all my Jews. Like he was trying to be like, I hope nobody gets offended without saying I hope nobody gets offended.
Yeah.
While there's pee popping on a handstand going on behind you and you keep saying Shabbat. So that was driving me
Bruh.
crazy.
I think that's really what it's about, though. I mean, yeah, I will give it credit to
Nah,
that
that's what
because
I said. They finished
you know
him.
we don't need this type of talk coming out of you, let alone you're faded, you're at a function, but you gotta have shaking in the background. Come
and why
on,
is
man.
it live? You could have filmed that for your own personal
I mean, I wouldn't
later.
I wouldn't have even pulled my phone
or you
out.
could have pulled, but drunkenness, you're gonna pull your phone
Somebody
out.
said,
You-
Let
he
someone
forgot
else
to
do
take-
it because that way, I mean, I guess that's not the way
I
to
think
go,
you could have
but
pulled
not
your
for
phone
myself.
out and not put the cheeks on air. You could have still done your poker thing.
He said.
Yeah, you didn't need to put the titties and the ass on the air.
No, that most
that was the
definitely-
part because every
could've
man
left that
plays
out.
poker.
That's
every man
why-
is like sitting with their boys getting drunk. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that would have, I think that would have just boiled over. I mean, would have just rolled over a little bit better if there was no titties in the picture. And the
He-
girls were like,
He was on some straight LA nigga shit. He told the girl on the Instagram on his live, Monica, where you at? Come through. You can make some money. You can make some money. If you in LA, pull up.
He knows strippers.
I'm like,
I'm not mad at
you
that. You just know
That's-
people.
I mean, you
but
know, that's...
no, well, that was just the LA boy burnt out. Like, I was like, oh,
That's all boys.
you're being your true self. Well, I'm
Yeah,
like, you've
stupid
exposed
ass.
yourself.
Oh, dumbass, being his old regular
You being
self
yourself
on Instagram.
on the
Man.
live.
Oh, dumbass.
Who's they self on
That's
social
his
media?
fault. Okay, but nonetheless, we're in agreement that what he was doing wasn't that bad.
Nah, I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
I mean, the video
wasn't that
didn't make
bad,
me
but-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was just like, bro.
But what did you say that somebody said it was a plot, like it was done on purpose because like he got a deal with something else, so it was like
Yes,
publicity.
so
something like that.
a little birdie told me, but
Tweet,
yeah,
nigga,
a little
tweet,
birdie
tweet.
told me
Little birdie.
that he apparently signed some sort of deal with a podcast or I don't know, some distribution, something, and that's why he did that to like promote that pretty much.
If you know something about what she talking about, little birdie, call in.
yeah.
If there's a birdie listening, because we want to know, because I didn't understand.
Right, but I think that, but and
Go ahead and
honestly,
call.
I feel
You
like
know who
it
you
could
are.
have some truth to it because it is like, okay, why would you do that? Like,
Yeah.
go live and just expose yourself. Somebody said, "Oh, he forgot to hit the close friends button," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's probably true." What it was. Like he thought he was just there, like, "Hey."
Right.
And then his mama called, or one of his aunties or cousins.
His
or
phone's
somebody
probably
was
lit
like,
the
"Boy,
whole
what
live."
you doing?
Who knows? Like,
Right.
and then who knows those people that like were on the camera, if they wanted to be on camera,
Bruh.
if all them girls with their asses in the air.
I would have been the one. I'd have took my little wig and tossed it to the side and.
But just imagine if
ducked
you're like,
off.
if you don't know that your sister's a stripper until she's on Paul Pierce's live.
Period.
But it depends on how she's thinking, though.
What you mean? How she's
Because
thinking?
if she jumps in Paul Pierce's live,
She like
boom.
boom.
No. It could-
but
and that's
well,
what.
it
What
could-
if your
could
ass
come
is
with-
shaking and he pulls out the camera and then she turns around and now her face is on the live?
But this is the point I'm making. She's with Paul Pierce, so other cats with money.
You went up from a
Boom.
$50
We want that
hole
one.
to a
We
$1,000
want that
hole.
one. Who that one? Get us that
that
one.
don't mean I agree to be on the live.
Now, hey, now I'm with you
But now
on
that
that
pumps you
because,
up.
you know, but some chicks now.
I'm
you know,
just
they
saying,
get
if
low.
I was out here trying to, if I was Diamond out here trying to be low key,
Like, look,
and
Diamond
then
has to be low key. Then
Diamond's
Diamond
being
ain't gonna
low
get on-
key.
I just came to dance. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And then next thing you know,
Diamond
I'm
would
on
have saw
the
that phone
live.
and she would have took her ass to the other side of the room where that phone was not shooting. So they
But,
happy. You
but
know what I mean?
I don't know. I just feel like they probably signed stuff though. Knowing
think-
him, they probably signed stuff.
I think he was set up low key, or
I think he was just too
Birdie
drunk.
or something like that, because I didn't know about the 300 viewers or whatever
That's
the case
it.
may be.
I swear.
And-
That's not even a whole high school.
I'm in this group
Think of a
chat
graduating class.
where a lot of cats talk about sports, and I got this one group member who knows all this shit. This is how
I
I
got
found
more
out
friends
this
on
morning.
Facebook than that.
And more so, likely, I think that he probably has other job offers
Yeah.
that he's stepping into, like
Yeah.
putting his like hands in other pots, and ESPN probably just simply wasn't feeling that.
Because maybe he's trying to be a little bit more raunchy or whatever and gonna do stuff that's not gonna align with Disney's values. So it
Right.
makes sense for him to just peace out on Disney, like
Yeah.
you know, like and just
and
do
maybe
something wild.
that's how he wanted to go out. I don't
Or
know.
maybe all this just fucked his whole shit up.
And
But
he's
and
like-
wait, we didn't even touch on the fact that you said he's not married on live and he's totally married with 3 children.
Oh my God.
So that's a whole nother thing that
he was
said
on the
wasn't
live
married.
like, I'm not married. I am not married. And I was like, bruh. I swear to God.
Not the, I am not
his
married.
wife woke up out of her sleep like this nigga somewhere lying. Like because he and the way he said it,
got
I
that
was
cold
just
shiver.
like,
She was like, wait.
I swear to
That's when you
God.
jump out your sleep
no,
and
that's
be
what
like, the
I'm saying.
fuck?
He out here lying on
When your stomach
live.
start hurting, you got to shit in the middle of the night because your nigga cheating. That's why.
She went
Right,
in there.
we-
She went in there and
Just
checked on
so
the
like,
kids.
oh
and
wait,
shit.
hold on.
No, and they have 3.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
That's
so-
tough. That's
Right.
tough, man. I mean, you
And I
know.
think they've been married for somewhere between 10 and 15 years. Somewhere like
See,
that. Like, you don't
and-
just forget you was married.
I mean, he did.
Nah, he was
He
like,
seen them chases. And
I'm not married. He was like responding like someone was talking to him like, what about
I'm
your
not-
wife?
yeah.
And he's like, I'm not married. I'm like, if I was his
Now imagine
wife,
if she hopped on the live and was like, "Nigga, you not married to who?" Like, imagine.
that's me as
That'd be
a
terrible.
that was me as an NBA player's wife. Oh, I got time. I'm in here. I'm responding to people's comments.
Well,
Excuse
I'm
me?
eager to see what's gonna happen later. Like, what kind of stuff he's gonna get into. Like you said, like if he has other job offers and like if he's gonna go totally left. Like,
He
Fuck
said,
Disney.
I'm going to make a podcast. I'm going to make a YouTube showing
Talking
y'all
about
the real,
with the real
life.
And then it's like,
the real
do you
retired
really
life.
think the retired basketball players and shit really want to talk about the old shit, all those bad times they was cheating on their wives, and how their wives gonna be sitting there like, that's the fuck y'all was doing?
They ain't going to be talking
Come on,
about
man.
that.
Talk
He's
about
just
that,
going to be
man.
out there doing that same thing he was just doing. He just finna put it online.
Would you watch it?
I'm calling it now. He's gonna get hired at Fox Sports.
You think,
think
so?
so?
He's gonna get hired at Fox Sports, man. I feel
Yeah,
it
because
coming.
Fox a little bit
Fox
more
don't really,
raunchy,
they
too.
not really
Fox is
like all
super
uptight. I don't know if you
conservative, though.
guys
But they
do.
are conservative, too, though. They don't
Fox
like
is
all
a
that.
But
super
it's a different type of
conservative.
conservative. I'm pretty sure Paul understands.
I want to know
the
what y'all
business
think,
side
though.
of that,
Call
though.
us 323-815-4204 if we want to talk about Paul
Tap
Pierce.
tap in.
Yeah, we want to know what y'all think. I don't know. I don't know about basketball, so I'd be like, brr. But this type of shit makes me kind of just feel bad.
Well,
for
he made a post and he put, what did he
not
say
being able
exactly?
to do what you want to do.
Big things coming soon. Stay tuned. Make sure you smile. # truth shall set you free.
He probably wrote that when he was drunk too.
well,
that's probably a
his
drunken tweet.
nickname is the truth.
Truth.
So that's his little play
Oh, that's
on
him?
words. Yeah. See, look,
okay.
he
And then
like,
think of it. The truth
See, I
shall
don't
set
know.
you free. A lot of people that come from ESPN say that it's like a whole different ballgame when you're somewhere else because ESPN is like this. You gotta be
Powerhouse.
on your P's and Q's where everywhere else I can breathe a little bit.
That makes sense.
You get me?
Yeah.
So that's why I say I feel like he's gonna get hired at Fox Sports. And even if we don't see him at Fox Sports, like you said, he might have a podcast. He's gonna have something. Again, this man is a first ballot fucking Hall of Famer.
And he's the one that said that started something so that the kids won't go to college or will go to college or something to play basketball. Does he have something to do with that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Some shit where
I don't know.
something
like
where
it pushes them to go to college instead of being pro athletes.
yes, or like getting
Like to be a doctor, like
something like
else.
that. Yeah,
I remember hearing about that, but I don't know who was involved with it.
Oh,
though.
I thought it was him. Just kidding.
Yeah.
See, I don't
It
know.
could
Just
be.
kidding.
It could
Just
be.
kidding. Just kidding.
Could
Just
be.
kidding. Because I felt like that when there was some play, because you know how they're changing all the laws and stuff, and like for the college players to get paid for repping those college teams when they're playing, and I feel like he was there saying like promoting that,
Yeah.
like saying that they should get paid,
He
and it
most
was
definitely
like
was team.
yeah. Okay,
Really?
that's,
players.
okay, then that's what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
okay.
he
That's
most
what I'm
definitely
talking
was
about.
team paid players.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
did
okay,
he
okay.
go pro after high school?
He went to Kansas.
Oh, he went to Kansas.
Right.
Gotcha.
How long he was there, I don't really remember. I can't really tell you right now, but I know he went to Kansas as a Jayhawk. You got it.
Gotcha.
Well-
Yeah, I can't remember. I know he went to school in Inglewood.
Most definitely. Well, moving on.
Yeah, so
Paul Pierce, call us
right.
stuff.
If you still want to talk about Paul Pierce, call in. We got time. We can hear it.
323-815-4204.
We want to know your thoughts.
We gonna make time because we know y'all like to call at the last minute to talk about stuff. So I'm trying to push through all the things we want to talk about. We're trying to get better at this so that we have more time to talk to you guys. Because a lot of you guys will say, oh, I called and I couldn't get through, or I called in the last 5 minutes and I couldn't get through. And we're trying to work on that. So if you feel it, though, in your soul when we say something ignorant or something that doesn't make sense or something that you're just like, I gotta say this, just call.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you're interrupting. Just call.
Tap in.
Yeah,
You
tap
not.
in all the
There
time.
it is.
We like the call.
We like to know what y'all got to think. So,
But we gonna switch it up a little bit.
Just a little
We've
bit.
been talking about, we were gonna talk about dating and relationships and all that stuff, but we kind of got a segue with the birthdays and the turn ups and the whatnots and the 5 weeks and this month.
and the everything's and this itch on my back that won't stop. Sorry, guys.
Somebody talking about her, y'all. That means racket.
Like I'm giving myself a sick hug. Like, girl, you did it.
That's what they be talking
Yes.
about. Hug yourself.
You deserve this, boo.
Hug
Okay.
yourself. Okay, but so I got some questions.
Some questions.
Yeah, I have some like general things I'm gonna just ask you guys, and you guys we can get y'all
Jocelyn
perspective
likes
on
to
it.
start the question stuff. She likes to be the one that's like, so what do you guys think?
Because you know why? You set the tone. I was a person that they were like, who wants to present first?
That was me too. It'd be me and her probably in the front, like me.
Because my thing was the odds. If I get my grade first, there's no comparison. You're just gonna take me for me. There's not, the last person sucked, then you did.
There's
really
like
good.
levels to raising your hand
Or
in like
like-
5th grade. Go for it. Go ham.
I was the one I needed to let you go first so I could see what was going on.
See, you're that one. But
I
see,
get
I
ideas
might do
and-
that too. The one annoying person, I'd be like, I'd be like, all right, I'm secretly the next annoying person.
For
but
sure.
it was calculated because I was like, if I go, after them and it's before whatever else, I'll be straight.
See, my calculation was when they're like, who wants to go first? And you raise your hand first. I let everybody else raise their hand first, and then I peep. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, I still want to go first, but I still want to see who else wants to go first. So I'm going to wait and be like, me.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you go first.
Like you go. Exactly.
Like,
I'd have been the one.
Let me go.
Let me go. Let me go. No, let me.
No. Me. It's me. I'm here.
That's me.
Sit down, bro.
You like,
my turn.
Yeah, I'm the one getting up first. Like, that's me. She looked at me and she looking behind me, and I'm like, oh, you choosing me? Okay, it's my turn. No, that's me.
Right.
That's me.
And you like, I know he's been working on this shit for a month. Let me go first.
Yeah. You don't never want to let the nerds go first, because they're the ones that are like that were done like a week ahead of time.
That was
Okay,
me.
we're tangent. Go.
Anyway,
Back to
4.0.
relationships. Stuff.
I'm a tangent and nerd out with my questions. Look,
Go
Granny's
for it.
prepared.
She's really happy with that little thing, you guys. She's.
Y'all want a tour?
I can't.
I'm excited. So, if I were to interview one of your exes or all of your exes, what would they say about you? You go first, best friend. Ladies first.
Don't none of y'all call.
Ew.
Let me see. I think my exes would say that I'm sensitive. They would say that I'm sensitive, and they would say that I over-explain because I'm sensitive. And they would probably say that I am, what's the word? Like, a giver.
Expressive?
No, like a
Expressive,
giver. Like, I'm like a...
Considerate.
Yeah, like I'm like a fixer. Like I try to help. I'm helpful. Like I try to like, what do you need? What do you know what I'm saying?
There's a word for it.
There's a word for that, but I just
love
can't. I
language.
just can't think of what the word is that I'm trying to say.
Compassion.
But
It's
maybe. But I would probably say those. I'm sensitive, and that I know for sure they would say I'm sensitive.
I think the love language is acts of service.
There you go.
I think that's what it is.
There you go. Yeah.
Love language.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't heard about the 5 love languages?
See, I'm just not tapped into it like that, but we need to discuss that one of these good old times. Let's go.
See, this is why.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll set that up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We gonna set that up.
That's a
I
whole
wanna know.
long thing.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing,
Most
okay?
definitely.
I'll bust you upside the head one time.
Right.
We'll have you take a quiz and find out what your love language is.
Absolutely. I'm absolutely.
So, if I interviewed your exes, what would they say about you?
They could say I could dance like a motherfucker. I'm a little bit less compassionate than I probably could be, because apparently, similar to you, I'm sensitive, but my sensitivity allows me to have a big ass heart. But I try to put on the front as if like I'm not that sensitive and my heart isn't that big.
Oh, so you look cold.
Yeah, that's something that they were probably
Nah,
Be like, he
Nonchalant,
don't care. He nonchalant. He don't even be caring. He don't even
all of
like,
that, man. Just
He act
you're
like he
so
don't even
nonchalant.
Yeah,
You
he act like
don't
he don't even
care.
like me.
Like I do care. I'm here. You see me in your face. I'm taking it in. I'm
No.
here. But no, that's that's just pretty much about it. Other than that, I can't think of nothing else that they will say. It's going to be positive though. It better
Yeah.
be. It better be. It was
Yeah.
nothing ever negative. None of my breakups were like
Yeah.
to the left or nothing like that. So
Yeah, that's why I was like, what would people say about me? They probably would only say, I know they all would say I'm sensitive. I know that for a fact because I am. But like bad stuff, I'm friends with all my exes.
Yeah.
So shout out to all them that still tell me happy birthday every year.
I'm like,
'cause
I think the only thing negative they would say is probably like I'm crazy, but I think it's like crazy in a good way and crazy in a bad way. But
Yeah,
it's,
because
like,
they still
depends
be there
on which
like,
one
hey.
it was. They still like, what you doing for your birthday?
let me take you out.
right,
Right.
right. What you doing?
No.
I don't want to do too much. I just want to
Dead
treat you to some
ass.
lunch, man.
Dead
I just want
ass.
to see what you're doing, take you something to eat.
But I probably say that I'm crazy, probably emotional, because I'm a crybaby on the low.
Yeah.
But I'm a thug first, you feel me? So then I'll go cry.
So now and later.
Right. So, but I feel like at the same time too, like, even if things ended on somewhat bad terms, I feel like they all know that I was like genuine,
Yeah.
So, and like there was sincerity in it.
And
It
that's why
wasn't
they're
like-
mad at the end of the day. Because they all feel like they missed out. Like,
Stiff
I don't have
wear.
any bad breakups either. I have maybe like one, but it doesn't really count, and I was a child, so it doesn't matter. But like, none of my even people that weren't my partner, that were just somebody that I like fucked with for a minute, we still are cool. Like, there's no, even niggas that I'm like, yeah, I said some foul shit to you, we're still cool. So shout out to y'all, because this whole table up here is dope.
Shout out to my exes.
Shout out to still being friends with your exes 10 years later, and they still don't have anything bad to say about you.
Now, the only thing is, I'm only really friends with one of my exes. The other ones, I respect their space.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can respect their space.
I
I'm
have
only
to.
cool with like 2. Like, for real, like, I could call
Okay,
them
so
if I
yeah, so
need
what are we
something.
calling cool? Like, are we just saying somebody that you talk to, or somebody that you like finna dap up every time you see him, or somebody that's like in your
Right,
phone
like-
that you talk to every day? Because I'm cool with all of them. They all would say hi to me in the street
yeah.
and all that. But the ones that I talk to,
Yeah.
talk to at least that I'm like friends with, at least like 4. Because
He said, I got Mickey once it was time to say the number.
I mean, really, if I think about it though, like, because I was like, ooh, that's kind of a lot. But
I mean, from the outside looking in, like, if I
It
was your
sounds like
potential
it.
nigga, I'm like, for what?
But a lot of my relationships that they're my exes are from when I was very young.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, I dated you 4 years ago and you're my ex of like 6 years and now we're still friends. I only got like one of them. And
I'm like, look, baby, that was last week. I'm single now. What's that? Things change.
yeah. But sometimes I feel like you can be in a relationship, doesn't matter really the amount of time, and when you figure out like, yeah, we're not supposed to be this,
ain't it,
then
yeah.
it's like you can just be friends. You get what I'm saying? Like, I for sure have at least 2 friends that we were totally a couple, like totally a thing. It was a thing. And then at one point we were like, nah, like this just doesn't feel like, you know, and that's literally, we call each other family now, because I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, we weren't supposed to, it
We were
lasted.
supposed to try it like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
it
was
lasted
supposed
for
to
as
be
long as it
just
did, and
platonic
then
is whatever, you know.
But that's what brought us together is the
romance.
physical, the romance, whatever it was. But now you're just you've been inserted into my life and you're not leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have at least like 2 people that they're not going I don't care if I don't talk to you for 6 years. Like, you're not
Yeah.
going anywhere. And yeah, I slept with you.
So was that more of your decision, or was it just like a mutual thing?
It just kind of happened that way.
Okay,
Like 2
okay.
people that I organically, like, one of them was a really bad breakup and it was like some young shit, but we were stupid young. So now we've known each other since we were like 15, where it's kind of like, it's evolved into like, nigga, you're just here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then
Right,
the other
right.
one is like a coworker that we just instantly were like, I'm trying to fuck. And then, and then we just became super friends, and like, I want to be like this person when I grow up. So whenever that is, because you guys know I just turned 21. So yeah.
Yeah.
So when I grow up, I want to be like them. But I feel like I was meant to sleep with them to realize that I don't want to sleep with you because you're supposed to be my friend. If that makes sense.
It really does.
Because I wouldn't have figured it out. Because if I wasn't
makes a lot
attracted
of
to you, we probably would have never got to know each other on the level that we did to end up in this level of friendship that we're at.
Yeah.
Boom, my drops mic. Even
That's
though I
what's
can't
up.
drop
I
it because
mean,
it's attached, but y'all know that shit makes sense. Call in and talk
it
about
makes
it.
a lot of sense.
323-815-4204. Y'all got friends with benefits that turn to family? Stop playing.
I don't know about all that.
Whatever. Friends with benefits.
benefits?
Friends with
That's
benefits.
real Mickey.
You could become friends though, because you're friends.
Yeah,
friends
you
with
can.
benefits.
I
Or
don't know
you.
about the family. I was like, that's a quick jump. I'm like,
Hey.
that takes some time.
Well,
but-
then that. It could be though.
I like to consider friends with benefits friends at this point.
Exactly.
Because the
Because you're
benefits
friends.
of that
I'm
person
saying
being my
going
friend.
from friends with benefits to family.
But I didn't say that's a
No,
jump. I didn't say
yeah,
how
no.
quick the jump
No,
is.
yeah,
Now, that might
No,
take
that's
some
what I said.
time.
Yeah,
It
that
takes
can
some
take some
time.
time.
That takes some time.
Yeah. But sometimes those relationships, because they're just
Yeah.
platonic, can become very
'Cause
honest.
I feel like you don't have that many expectations.
Exactly.
Or there's no like,
there's no
you
reason.
owe me this.
There's no
or-
reason to feel like you have to lie either, because you're not trying to establish anything else in business. So there's no point in, you know what I'm saying, adding all the extra shit in, and then at the end of the day, you're like, oh, I really know you because I spent, you know what I'm saying, and it's not, there's no,
And I prefer that. I start off every relationship now.
which is
like-
why your women say that you don't care, you're nonchalant.
Hey,
But
we
they have
finna
to
get to it in
they have
here.
to understand though. You're gonna get the gene with me. You need the gene with me. Because if you don't get the gene with me, then we can't have a friendship after this is all over or whatever this is going
That's
to be.
true.
But
you know
they're
what I mean?
like, I don't want to be with a friendship. I want to be with you, JP.
Well,
got enough friends.
He's like, oh, the way my life is set up.
See?
Yeah, man. We just can't. I mean, you can't just go in this. Of
She's
course,
like,
you
I
can go in
wanna
this
be
want
your
for
girl.
something, but nah. I think just for myself, like there is one ex that I have where if I needed something from her, in terms of like if I need somewhere to crash, if I need a little bit of finances taken care of, or whatever the case may be, I literally could call her and it is A1, no problem. Like. And, I know that she has a whole situation at the house.
Yeah.
I ain't saying she in a relationship or nothing like that now.
Yeah, but she's just
but
a situation.
in the house.
Specifically.
In house.
Right.
But,
In-house
I call it a
situation.
live-in. That's what I call it.
bingo.
I call it a live-in.
Bingo. But no, I mean, just having that for myself, looking at that situation, that's just one. And I think, could I do this with all of my exes?
Nah.
No, I can't.
No.
'Cause it's to your point, like, I just can't have
Get off my phone.
Get out
Nah,
of
I
here.
think at this point in life, the people that are gonna stay in your life just stay. Like they
It's meant to be, too,
They
at the same
don't.
time.
Yeah, like how you said, it doesn't matter how much time or whatever. It's like we don't have to talk all the time, or we could talk like once every week or twice every week or whatever, and it's like it's still cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but like you said, you can't do that with everybody, and you do kind of have to know your boundaries. And two, I think with certain people, like there's certain people I'm like, oh, I wish we could be friends.
Yeah.
But you gonna be calling me every
But
day,
you're-
and you gonna be mad when I don't answer.
yeah.
So I can't do it. Like there's something I really wish. Oh, I wish we could be friends, but you be doing too much.
Yeah.
So you gotta stay over there.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like some people you could give that shake a friend's hand, shake a neighbor's hand, and other people is like.
Weird neighbor.
Church hug.
Weird neighbor.
So but
Yeah.
I think you find out as it comes. Okay, so
Next
question.
That was a great question, by the way.
That was.
Thank you.
Most
Hopefully you're
definitely.
ready for this.
I'm
next
holding on to my.
All right, I'm gonna kick it up a little bit. Well, not really, but it's on the same.
I'm
level, I
scared.
guess. Your best friend tells you that they accidentally kissed your ex one time while you were together. What happens next?
Bitch, we are fighting. I don't know if you guys know, but this is my best friend. Bitch, we are fighting. And I've never said that in my life to her ever in my life.
And it's
Bitch,
live.
We are fighting. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. We are fighting. Him and you and me. We are fighting. Because one, it's over between all parties extended. At this point in my life, it's over between all parties. Because if anybody knows more than anybody else, this bitch knows there's no excuses around that. You get drunk and kiss some bitch you don't know on some way out shit, that's just the choice that you made. You went for my best friend and she gave in. That means you felt some type of way. You felt some type of way, and there was a mutual understanding, and y'all could both get all these fucking hands in the street.
Yeah, and it was like...
to me, I don't give a fuck what's going on. There's nowhere. I will give you the pass of a stranger. I'll give you the pass of some other bitch who's throwing her ass on you. And niggas can't, just like girls sometimes
it's a
can't.
little thrill. Like,
yeah,
okay, she knew.
I'll give you that you had a weak moment, but you came for what was mine and she gave it up. Both of y'all we're fighting right now outside. Right now. I'll hit this bitch with my car. What do you mean?
Damn. Okay,
I'm not even kidding. Because I know myself, I'll be so hurt. I'll be so hurt by that.
I'll be like, yeah, and she picked
But
me
luckily,
up.
greatest part about this, me and Jocelyn don't like the same type of niggas.
She know I ain't kissing none of her. Goddamn.
We don't have the same taste.
Goddamn.
We don't
Y'all
have
ain't
the
got
same
that
taste.
problem.
We don't even have
Y'all
the
don't
same
have that problem.
taste. We don't have the same physical taste or mental taste in men. We see it's so weird.
It is. It's weird.
She'd be like,
Interesting.
"You like him," and I'd be like,
I'd be like, what?
It's so weird.
No,
like
for real.
It's very far few times that
I'll
we
be
both
talking
be
to
like,
somebody and I'd be like, oh, immediately, and then I'd be
she'll
like,
be
oh
like,
yeah.
like
Here she is. You'll like her because
yeah. Or I'll be like, "Oh, he fine," and she'll be like, "His chin," and I'll be like, "That's what I love," and she'll be like, "Ew,
you got too much face.
or I'll be like, "Oh my god, they're so funny." This and that. And she'll be like,
I'd be like, that shit was not funny.
"That nigga dry as fuck," and I'll be like,
Yeah, I'd be like,
"Ah."
that shit
You really laughed at that shit? Like,
I
swear.
I'd be like, bitch, I was ready to go 30 minutes ago.
I'm just waiting on you.
And I'm over here like, oh.
But then we have those times where one of us be like, and the other one be like, I'm ready to go, but you lucky I'm here plugging it out for you.
No,
That
there
is
was
a very-
there was one time.
This is how y'all know they really best friends. Though.
This-
They support each other.
Nah,
There was a
is
time.
That is support.
There was a time when
If I'm ready to go, I'm out of here.
Oh no, there's multiples of that, but I'm usually the one that's like, bitch, I'm ready to go, but I'm gonna go sit in the corner.
That's because
and
she's
be
granny and she always ready to go.
and I'm ready to go, and then I'll just be like, she's gonna go have fun, and she goes and does her thing, and I'll be in the corner drinking, mad face, and fucking looking just mad, and she be off somewhere.
Or she be there having the best time of her life in her head, but just be sitting there looking mean and just sitting down because she tired and some other
And then
butt-out
I
shit.
realized that in those moments, we look like a couple. And I look like the angry girl that's like, she wants to go have fun, doesn't want to be with me. And I sit in the corner and I be on my phone looking drunk. And she be dancing with her people, going around. And I'm just sitting in the corner. And then she comes up to me like, you ready to go? And I'm like, let's go. And look, to somebody who doesn't know us, they're like, look at those hoes. She just let her bitch go.
Man, that was her
I
girlfriend.
knew that fucking
girl.
Right.
So that's normally what happens. We very rarely are like on the same with when we want to leave and with the type of men that we're looking at.
Sometimes it will be, or not. You know when we agree? When we be like, when we get some
Food? It's a taco truck down the street.
Bitch up.
No, and when we're like, so you want to go outside and partake in activities that we can't do in here? Let's go. That's
Then we be
what
like,
do.
for sure.
Yeah,
That's
we're
where we
just
be at
gonna
most
go.
of the
That's where
time.
we leave. Yeah. So
Either that, and then when my song comes on, I'm like, ah! I'm running back in there to go dance, and I'm coming back.
but if you run out there to go dance and saw me kissing on your nigga, what would you do?
I'd be like,
No. What is the scenario that you find out later, not in the moment?
Right.
yeah,
Later.
Scenarios that you find out
and
later.
it's your ex. It's your ex.
We're still
y'all-
fighting.
Yeah, y'all are not
still
together,
fighting.
but they kissed
While
while
we were
you two
together.
were
Yeah, we're
together.
fighting.
Right. I feel like that's
Yeah.
still fightable.
Yeah, it's totally
For
survivable.
me, I think because it's you, I would be like, ew. Like, ew, you kissed my ex?
Ew.
Like, ew, why'd you do that? Like, I'd be like, mad free, like, bitch, was you drunk? Like,
Which-
what happened?
No, she'd be like, which one?
Yeah, I'd be like, which one?
She legit would be like,
Yeah.
wait.
I'd be like,
Her Rolodex in her brain.
I'd be like, who?
No, I probably would too.
That's what I would want to know.
Yeah.
Who?
Who? Which one? Before I even get mad, which one?
And then I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
did his breath stink? Or like, but it for real come down to who, and then it'd be like, ugh. Like, why'd you kiss him? Like, you didn't like him when I was with him. Now you kissing a nigga?
Ew. You know who? I forgot we were on here. Ew.
That's
Shout
why
out
for
to him.
me, it's like, right, and I'm still like, which one? There's
Ew.
multiple as far as I'm concerned. But
Anyway,
shout out to my exes.
shout out to them. What would you do?
Sir.
So one, it depends on the
Who it
ex.
is?
It depends on the ex. Maybe me and my ex had a certain lifestyle where my friend was brought into a situation, so they probably had the green light to go ahead and do something like that.
no.
You making all these ratchet
Yeah.
scenarios. That we
I'm
use.
being honest though. This is like a real situation. That,
Oh, you're like, it really
you know,
depends.
No, but it didn't happen to me like the whole like I was kissing on her while
Yeah.
y'all was together. It was
Yeah.
just decided that one time, and you know that was like kind of
I mean, but what if it wasn't like that? What if it was like,
if
that
it
was your
was-
bitch
So
and he
your
kissed...
homie said, I kissed your ex.
No. This didn't happen like my homie
No.
said it.
She's setting the scenario. Your
Okay.
homie
Yeah,
kissed
I'm
your
telling
ex.
you.
Okay.
Your homie, your best friend came up to you and was like, hey, when you and Wooty was together, I
I
kissed
kissed her in the bathroom that one time. My bad.
And if this was somebody I was with, like
Yes, this is your best friend that feels like they need to tell you, not the girl
Yeah.
that you met at the Savoy,
Nah.
R.I.P. to Savoy,
Right.
and
This is your girl.
your girl.
And this is your boy.
I'm gonna give him a chance to explain why he couldn't tell me.
Niggas are so weird, bro.
I'm gonna give him a chance to explain
I'm
why he couldn't
boo-bopping.
tell me.
Fuck.
She already in the past, and I have no way to get to her, so I'm not even gonna trip
Shit,
off that.
I'll find a way.
But I need to.
Let me know if you want to find her.
I'm saying.
I mean, you know,
I got
Niggas can get found.
tactics.
Niggas can get
findafriend.com.
Look, we got 15 minutes left. Let's do this. Boom. Let's watch our timer.
Let's do
What
it.
would you do?
Well, what I did, man, I don't know, man. That one's tough, man, because it depends on which friend. though. There we go. Because
Who?
I mean, you know, because you
But
said
who's
best
your,
friend.
who's
I
your
mean,
closest friend?
see,
I'm not saying say their name in case anybody gets their feelings
Just
hurt.
put them
That's
in
But
mind.
crazy.
your
Right.
closest person that you would like or any of those three closest people, even if the scenarios aren't necessarily the same, do you find yourself being more compassionate, trying to figure shit out, or are you mad off top?
I wouldn't say it's compassion at all. This is me trying to figure it out as to why
No
the fuck
compassion.
were you like.
True.
Why the fuck were you trying to like hide this from me, bro? What's up? Like, what's up?
Get
with
to
that?
the bottom of it.
Just explain
And
to
why
me,
are
was
you
it
telling
me?
me
Did
now?
You, yeah.
Why
Like,
didn't?
what the
Yeah.
fuck, you fuck them all day with that? You ain't really fucking out, but you know.
Yeah, that too.
'Cause-
Like, why are you telling me after the fact?
Like, that's some snake shit to me. Like, that's some real shit. So it's more shit you did. So now I'm gonna start.
Because to me, I think you're waiting to tell me now. That means had y'all been doing this, and now y'all broke up. So
No,
now you
are
want
y'all
something,
what you
you know
finna
what I mean?
go
Like-
ask her to marry you? You finna go do some boofy shit?
No,
Is that I
she
feel
might
like
be
people
his
be
side bitch, and he
right,
needs to go
but
ahead
that's
and
what
leave
I'm
his
saying.
main one
But
to
you-
fuck with her to
but
make sure
but
that
he
I'm
trying
good.
to tell you like, oh well, I did this because something else is to come. You
Yeah.
know? Like
You know what
it's
I
just
mean?
to
Yeah.
see. Is it if I don't get socked out for this, well then if I really wife her
If I really
up,
tell her that
he
if I
ain't
tell
gonna
him
be
that
trying
she
to fight me.
pregnant, then he might not be that mad. Nah, I'm boo bopping. I don't got time for none of that. I'm boo bopping the ex. I'm finding her. I'm boo bopping you.
But I think
I'm
it
boo bopping
depends on
everybody.
the ex, though, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, because this is just one ex. None of my niggas will ever be able to touch, and if they touched her now, it's a problem. And that wasn't even when I was with her. It's a problem for me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Oh, but this one is off limits. But I know that'll never happen, so I ain't even gonna put that into the
See,
universe.
she watching like.
But you know,
Okay, so
Next, we got time for like one more question.
I got one more
Okay.
question. Okay, so an engaged couple breaks up for 2 weeks
Oh my god.
and gets back together soon after. Just before the wedding, he finds out he got a woman pregnant during the break. What happens next?
damn, it took 2 weeks.
Wait. So
They find out right before the wedding. They're engaged.
shit.
They
They're
broke up
engaged.
for 2 weeks.
They broke up for 2 weeks. He got old girl pregnant, and he finds out after the wedding.
right before the
Right
wedding.
before the wedding.
So we don't know how much time has passed. It's just right before the wedding you find out my fiance got old girl pregnant from our break.
Oh, I'm the girl that found out that now my man got somebody pregnant, or I'm the dude.
Yeah.
I'm the girl. I'm the wife to be.
Yeah.
I'm future stepmom.
You're the wife and you'll be the
I'm stepmom.
the impregnator.
I'm stepmom. So now I'm
Stepmom.
I'm
I'm glad you
stepmom.
accepted your role already.
And, right, because I had to put myself in what would happen, and I found out the day before my wedding.
Not necessarily day, but right before. Like, you know.
It could be like a week
2
before.
weeks, a week.
See,
yeah.
I feel like I would still. Let me not
marrying?
set up my future because I'm not manifesting none of this
You
fuck
marrying
shit.
Bae, right.
But I'm probably still marrying Bae.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably. I mean, this is already done, and it's not like you. If we broke up, and I was out here fucking, and you was out here fucking, and you get somebody pregnant, I don't know how I feel that you were out here fucking raw.
Boo bopped.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's my problem. But because if we're really like, nigga, I'm breaking up and I'm out here and we've officially broken
Yeah.
up. Now, if we're engaged and then we broke
Ain't
up
no
for 2
break
weeks
up,
and you got
ho.
some bitch pregnant, I'm mad. But if we were just we're still just a
Yeah, a
couple,
couple.
and we legitimately broke
Yeah,
up, and
that's different.
and I went and was doing my thing, you were doing your thing. Now I'm just mad that you fucked a bitch raw because now you've got us in this situation.
Right.
I'm more so
In 2
mad.
weeks.
I'm more so mad about that, and I'm mad that it's happening before my wedding. Like, I'm just mad that I'm finding this out, but I can't.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't really. It's not really your fault, but it is. But like, you should have wrapped it up. You could have been out here fucking whoever you wanted to. We're broken up. Who the fuck am I to say? I'm all for. Oh, we broke up. Oh, we broke up.
So we ain't together.
We ain't together.
We ain't together.
So it don't.
It's a wrap.
So this is done.
So you mean you ain't fucking with me at all?
For sure.
No
And
more.
that doesn't even mean, though, I don't want to say that, like,
go
when people
down.
do that automatically means you're going to go fuck. But I'm just saying, like, we've established that. We've established it. All right,
Right.
cool. Go do what you do. Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you went out and fucked raw is kind of like,
In
you
in
nasty
2
out
weeks.
here. You nasty out
You
here.
was drinking Jose Cuervo, huh?
Ew.
Like you done did something stupid.
So that would bother me more so than the actual fact that there's a baby coming. I mean, but they both go together because there wouldn't be a baby coming if you didn't fuck raw. So
well,
there.
I'm glad you're
I mean,
handling it
the
well,
condom could've
stepmom.
right, because I'm still stepmom. I'm still married stepmom.
Yeah.
Condom could have broke, but
True,
I mean,
condom
if-
could have broke.
If I'm getting ready to
Look,
get
But I'm
married,
asking
the man
questions.
opinion,
But I'm asking,
the
did the
condom
condom
could've
break
broke.
or did you wear one? So
but you know, I
He
mean,
didn't wear one. You know he ain't wear one.
younger
tried.
JP more than likely didn't have on no hat. That shit was good back then. All right, now, hello.
No hat.
Older JP though. So let me put this together. Let me make sure I got this.
There has to be.
What had happened?
If me and my girl break up in 2 weeks, I go have a whole lot of fun and I just go on this rampage. I start smacking everything, and then after those 2 weeks, we're back together, and then at some point we're getting married.
Yeah,
Y'all were
we didn't
already
shit-
engaged.
We're engaged.
Oh, we were
when-
engaged prior to the breakup.
You were engaged.
So we
yeah.
just basically called each other off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wait, so we were
and then
engaged
that's
and then we broke up for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh.
AKA y'all didn't really break up.
Then we didn't really break
Y'all
up,
had
then
a
I'm
fight
mad.
before the wedding.
No, yeah, if
and
we're
y'all went and got
engaged
somebody
and you went and got somebody pregnant, I'm mad. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
Well, damn,
That changed
that's
my whole
kinda,
thing.
See, that's tough because here's the thing. The
At
condom
least we're
coulda
not
broke.
getting married right
But
away.
here's what I don't even know if that's mine because
But I'm like,
it takes 2 weeks to impregnate a woman.
You wouldn't even let me stress you out for 2 weeks.
You stay wanting to stress somebody out
You
and it'd be
can't-
okay.
No, 2 weeks should not make you. That's a vacation. If I go on a business trip, I gotta worry about you out here having sex with somebody.
If
Come
you're
on.
engaged and you break up, I feel like if you're engaged,
2
you're not
weeks.
officially really broken up
Nah,
until
that's
you've
just a
given
quick
back the
little-
ring. You guys have because if you're engaged, you're already living together.
Y'all already got
you already have
business,
all
everything
of that.
together. So
All
if
of that.
you're not really broken up until
Yeah.
things are really separate and you don't wear the ring anymore, you've given it back, and there's been
You
a
called off
separation.
the wedding.
As long as you guys are still in the same household, engaged, talking about we broke up, I'm staying at my mama's house, y'all are still together.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go knock somebody over in 2 weeks and get somebody pregnant, and then we find out in 4 months that there's a baby coming, you're trash.
Well, I mean, for me, if we break up and do all of that, she give me the ring back, and once she gives me my ring back, it's a wrap.
Then we're done.
So in my
Go get
mind, we're
pregnant.
done.
Yeah.
And if I smack old girl and she say it's mine and actually turns out to be mine, or we won't know until she gives birth, right? Then I mean, you could be mad, but for what? You came back and then now you want my life again, and you care about some shit like that? Like, I don't understand that, baby. I thought we was tighter than that. So now you mean to tell me you willing to throw away all that hard work we put in after the 2 weeks? I don't know what you did for those 2 weeks.
I mean, I personally
Tootsie Roll.
I personally know somebody who was in a situation similar who was with their partner.
Mm-hmm.
They broke up. He slept with an ex who was a recent ex before this person, before the other girl.
And she got pregnant?
And the girl got the ex got pregnant in the
Ooh.
2 weeks that they were broken
That
up.
was
They
emotional.
didn't know.
That was
The girl
emotional.
didn't know. He didn't know. He ended up getting back with his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Then some months later, the girl was like, oh yeah, FYI, I didn't know I'm like 6 months pregnant or however, but she was far along enough where it was like, oh shit. And
You
she's
didn't
like,
know.
now I'm pregnant. And he told his girlfriend, this happened while we were broken up. You know we were broken up. There's no question about that. And what do you want to do? And the girl was like, I'll stick it out. Obviously, later on, it didn't work out. The girlfriend was like, yeah, I'm not cool with the fact that you got her pregnant. And the woman that he ended up getting pregnant, he ended up with her. And they're like living a happy life. The other girl couldn't hang. Person he got pregnant, they ended up with, and they're happily ever after.
And-
so it ended up kind of like, oh shit. You
Yeah.
fucked your ex, but like maybe you were supposed to be with your ex.
Exactly.
And maybe that's why
I
you
mean-
got your ex pregnant and you didn't get
I mean, think
the
about it.
person
It was-
pregnant that you were
I
with.
mean, people take risks
you
for
know?
a reason.
Yeah, and so it you know, sometimes it can end well and it's not necessarily always a fucked off situation, but I still think it's the marriage part. Like if he would have, you know what I'm saying? Like where you're engaged.
Yeah. The engagement is what changes
Because
it.
to me, I don't care how long you've been engaged and what side, if you're the woman receiving the ring or you're the person giving the ring, if you've decided that that's the person that you want to be with and just over one fight, you can go jump
broke up
within
that
2
quick,
weeks.
and then you can just
Within
get it.
2 weeks, you can go fuck somebody.
You ain't
You
really
didn't.
committed, bruh.
You
You was
weren't really
never-
ready to get
That's a lie.
married.
You're not.
You weren't, because there's no way that you could take the ring or give the ring and then be like, yeah, but I'm gonna go give this dick somewhere else.
That's why I'm like,
don't.
you can't let me stress you out for 2 weeks. Like, you can't last 2 weeks of us. Because that could be, we don't, like, okay, people be like, well, we didn't talk. You didn't call me yesterday, so I'm single today. It's
But
like,
I will say
bruh.
this though, man. Look, sometimes a brother might go through some type of emotional distress that a woman will never understand, but only another woman who don't necessarily give a fuck about his current situation
Right.
and she's looking out for her own selfish desires
Yeah.
can take advantage into her.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Same thing
and then
for
he
us.
might fucking ran and just
A
dive
whole
in.
lot of taking
and it's the same thing.
advantage.
And look, at the end of the day, I say it like this. Maybe it wasn't truly 100% really committed. You was just like, okay, whatever. You was all up in your emotions and then you went and did what you did. But at the end of the day, man, if you do get back to your woman in a sense and she puts that ring back on, at this point,
You should come clean.
where this was, I will be honest about it, but I'm going to need her to understand either you're going to support it or not because I'm trying to get rid of it.
Right. Either we're gonna let it go.
If that was the case, if I wanted a child with another woman, I would already have one with you. Then you would have just had a different gripe. But now I don't want that. So I need to know where you stand now,
and that's a whole nother tricky
Woo,
situation.
I'm over here feeling pressed. Like,
of having the baby, not having the baby. Who's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's got the right say, and like, you know, because some women might get pregnant and be like, but I got pregnant this one time and it's meant to be. And you're over here like, yeah, if it was meant to be though, what happened when we were together back in the day before we were broken up, having a secret fuck away?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you would stay with me long enough for it to
and two, it's who you choose. Did you go back to your ex? Or did you go back to some rando? Like, if you go back to your ex, I'm like, oh, you've been wanting to do this. You were just looking for an opportunity. Yeah. And that was just the thing that gave it. And it makes me think, what were you doing before? If it's a rando, then it's kind of like, it's still, I'm mad, but it's like, it's a different kind of like, it's like there's that emotional and physical cheating, which I think would be the ex. Yeah. And then there's just that physical cheating that's like, okay, you got drunk and you went to some girl's house after the club or something. You know? And it's like, you're not gonna, you can just delete her number. It's not like y'all had this like, you know, whatever long thing. But it's like your ex, like that's emotional. You know, went back to something. You went back to that's opening up doors. Yeah. You know, that's like yeah. I don't know, but that's a. Thank y'all for y'all input.
Right. Let's touch that one.
I like these questions. I think you need to just come up with these questions again with follow-up questions. Because they're pretty
Brian, it was pretty good. Y'all did good. It wasn't too bad. I didn't stress y'all out.
I like that we don't know what they are, and then I'll be sitting here like, I don't know what she's gonna say. See, we started something.
We gotta get
with
the Jeopardy beat in here.
We need to get. I don't think we can do that. They might bloop us.
We can make our own.
Blurp us out. Well, guys, thanks for joining Jeopardy. Thanks for tuning in with us again. You guys know we're here every other Wednesday, first and third Wednesday of every month at 7:00. Catch us live on YouTube. Live on Facebook. Sorry, You Got 15 Minutes. Follow us on all our other social medias. You Got 15 Minutes on Facebook and Instagram. And I think we have a Snapchat. And if we don't, we're going to get one. Also, once again, welcome our host, our third host, joining the party. He will be back for more questions. He'll be back for more input. Yes, it was about time we got some testosterone on the stage. Right. So
I got a lot of it too.
Right. He got a lot of shit to say, and we ready to hear it because we have 15 minutes. If you guys got time for us,
you got time.
Next week. We
got 15.
See you guys. You got 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Hello.